Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. Should be a pretty short one. We're just gonna go through my favorite Iyashikei anime. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Iyashikei? Iyashikei. If you're unfamiliar with what Iyashikei is, it's basically similar to like slice of life anime. So very relaxed, a little bit more kind of soothing. They're kind of known to having like a healing effect. So these are the kind of animes that I generally watch when I'm feeling sick or kind of just out of it. There's a lot of famous slice of life anime that would be considered Iyashikei. So like Mushishi, Nananbiri. Another anime like Laid Back Camp is a pretty popular one. But yeah, since Iyashikei is a very nice, soothe-feeling type of anime to watch, here are some of my favorite ones. So for the first one, it has to be one of my favorites. It's a great find, and it's called Mr. Villain's Day Off. This is just peak cinema. It's really great because you can kind of see the juxtaposition between the villain's like daily life at work and then his days off, where he just wants to relax like most of us and go to the zoo and eat sweets. And sometimes he'll run into his adversary like the Red Ranger or any of the other Rangers, and it's just really great to see them come to terms and maybe he's not all that bad. So great anime, explore the villain's day off, great Iyashikei, makes me feel really warm inside.
The princess is hunting for Cape, sir! She's near the clock tower wielding an enormous pair of scissors! Oh, this is a long hallway.
Another one of my favorite ones is called Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. This one was funny. This one was really funny. I also had a friend come over and she asked, like, what are you watching? And I was just like, it's a sleepy anime. But yeah, no, she saw it as well. She thought it was very cute. So I definitely want to share this. This princess gets kidnapped, episode 1, so I'm not really spoiling anything. And she just wants a good night's sleep. She's just kind of tired. So this is a great one. Definitely watch it. No judgment.
And the aura of life moisturizes my skin. I love Live Cloth. It's got me under its spell.
So this is another one, definitely top 3. Has to be one of my favorites. Mainly because it deals with this calligrapher. He's like an artist and he's drawing and he kind of lashes out at one of, again, this all happens in episode 1, so I'm not spilling anything, but he gets really angry, like really just angry at the president for sort of just doing his job and letting him know that it's not the best piece of art that he's saying, that he's kind of seeing him, that he's kind of confused, kind of lacking in certain aspects, and then he gets banned or suspended, and then the story starts, and he's set off to this island where he meets the residents, and the journey begins, and it's amazing. It's a great watch. There's a kid in the island that he sort of has to take care of because I believe maybe his parents passed away, and his grandpa takes care of him now. So it's just very like, communal, and everyone does their part, and it's very sweet. And through that community, he finds his way back to art, and it's a great watch. I don't want to spoil anything, so please go ahead and watch it. Barakamon, don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but definitely top 3.
Hello. I'm helping my friend
With this video.
with this video. And my favorite anime is Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater. Hina and her family moved from Tokyo back to her hometown of Ashikita, Kumamoto. Within meeting this girl Yuki, she terrorizes her. But as a nice gesture, she takes her fishing. Then she catches an octopus. Hina then signs up for her fishing club, which, by the way, needs one more member or they will be disbanded. There are going to be noticeable tropes throughout this genre. Nonetheless, trope or not, this anime is hilarious. Not even 2 minutes in and I was already laughing. The humor in the show has perfect timing, and the laughs come frequent. This anime does have a dub version, but I prefer the sub as the country accents are always really exaggerated in the English dub. But if it's your thing, no worries. Sub or dub preference, you're always welcome here.
これも小さかった。大きくなってまた釣られてね。
This next one is pretty popular, Do It Yourself. It's a great anime. You have two friends that have sort of grown apart during the years, mainly because one is really trying to pursue like a science endeavor and be very serious about her studies. She's very studious. And the other character, my favorite, Miku, I believe is her name, Surufu? Pronouncing that correctly, Surufu? And she's my favorite. You're gonna fall in love with this character immediately. She's more laid back. She has like a family of pigs and animals, and her mom's like a flower child, and she's great. And so she joins the do-it-yourself club at school. She gets to meet a lot of more friends. Miku eventually comes around. Her nickname's Purin. I think because like her cheeks puff up like when she pouts. And so yeah. And they all have like fun nicknames. Like her nickname, Surid Purin. It's a play on like their names are all pretty funny. Like Surufu, it's a homonym for yourself, like do it yourself. So that's really great. And then Purin is like a play on 3D print. Difficult when you don't understand the language. But great anime, amazing cast of characters. You have Kokoro, Takumi, Rei, Iyashikei. Great cast. You really have to watch it. Makes you feel very warm and cozy inside. Highly recommend. Oh, and how can I forget? You have Juliet Queen Elizabeth V or something, or this, what is it, 5, 6, 7, 8? You have Juliet Queen Elizabeth VIII, and she's a 12-year-old like child prodigy from the U.S. and she ends up going to like the wrong school. She ends up going to the school where Surufu is, not the advanced school, which is hilarious. It's amazing. Great anime. Please watch.
Do you need any help? Do you need any... Shut up! Leave me alone! Nani?
These next two are some quick mentions, right? We have A Galaxy Next Door. That one's a little more lovey-dovey, very wholesome nonetheless. You have a mysterious girl. She's, surprise, surprise, she's a princess from outer space. And it's really funny. You get into a lot of those hijinks where, you know, if they just spoke to each other, like, oh no, it's all a bunch of misunderstandings. And it's really cute. It's really nice. Definitely watch it. You know, it follows an older brother, and unfortunately their parents pass, and so he has to take care of his siblings, and they run like a little inn. So great cast of characters, best ensemble cast. Definitely another really good watch. This next one is called Recovery of an MMO Junkie. So this is really funny. My coworker told me about this game called, what was it called? Black Desert Online, I think it was called. And it's an MMO. So I was unfamiliar with MMOs and how they really play, to be honest. So I typed in MMO and Crunchyroll, and this is what came out: Recovery of an MMO Junkie. And it was a great preface. It was a great like introductory to what MMO games have to offer, and it was great. It was a great anime. I really liked it. It's something in the in the vein of like The Guild. If you've ever seen that, it's a really old show. And it's good to see animes that follow 30-year-olds. But yeah, so this anime follows Moriko, and she quits her corporate job and she becomes an elite NEET is what she calls herself, to find more fulfillment in her life. So it's a great anime. Loved it a lot. She's a woman like in her late 30s, and she's having a blast. So yeah, definitely watch it. Okay, so this last one ended up being a surprise favorite. Like, I'm just as confused as anyone else, because it's a romance anime, but it's really funny. Like, really funny. And it's peak anime. But yeah, this is a great, like, after work, after school show to watch as you wind down. You know, definitely give this romantic comedy from 2007 a chance. You'll thank me later, promise. It's about Risa and Otakushi. But Risa is, like, the tallest girl in the class. She's super tall. And then you have Otani, Kozami, Ashashi. Sorry, I'm so bad. Otani. I'm so bad with these pronunciations. But he's, like, the popular kid. He's on the basketball team, and he's the shortest kid. And I can really relate to this one. I've always been pretty short growing up, and that's how it starts. He's like the shortest kid. She's the tallest girl. They're like a comedy duo. They're good friends. They're funny. They try to help each other, like, date other people. It's amazing. Definitely watch it. I unofficially probably number one, probably top one in this list. I don't remember this as a dub or not, but I'll go ahead and put it on the bottom. But yeah, so that's all the anime that I wanted to recommend that falls under Iyashikei. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, let me know in the comments. But definitely watch these. It's a great anime. It sort of falls with that escapist mindset. If you really just want to have a true slice of life piece, keeping conflicts to a minimum. Environments are highly reminiscent of Studio Ghibli films. It emphasizes nature, quiet landscapes, incredibly detailed backgrounds, lighting, and yeah, you know, there's a wide variety, and it's a great way to calm down. Especially after, like, fast-paced shows like Attack on Titan or Berserk. Maybe you just want something nice. Maybe you just need a breather. In this fast-paced world, Iyashikei Anime offers a perfect chill-out zone with a lineup of shows ready to bring some calm to your day. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Peace.